great. No, it's really great. That's the best tip that I've heard till now. Really.
Awesome.
You're so kind and so funny. Thank you very much for your time and for your great advice and your great tips. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Keanu, and people call me Coach Keanu sometimes. Sometimes they call me the Asian Genie for no reason at all. I wonder why. Thank you for tuning in. I am really excited to have you here today. Wow, Gopi, you are early. Where are you from, Gopi? Gopi is from far away in a town south of KL, Seremban. All right, and Ratna, thank you for tuning in. Hi, Ratna. Awesome. Wow, so happy to see familiar faces and familiar names here. Hey, Raja. Hello, all. Raja, Ratna, and Gopi, you guys are really early. I hope you had your dinner by now. And we do have friends tuning in from the US and the Europe. I think they just had their breakfast and their tea time. Right. So I'm excited because today I have a very interesting topic to share. And I think it's applicable all around the world. And this is a question that a lot of people will be asking, especially during the pandemic now. You know, there are so many things to think about when it comes to choosing a network marketing opportunity. So today, I hope I can answer some of your questions here. Hey, yes, Ratna, Gopi came from a faraway land. Probably he arrived here with a magic carpet. All right, and Sean, hey Sean. Wow, Sean is all the way from Houston, right? And I hope Houston, we don't have a problem today, all right? Hey, Sean, I hope you had your breakfast by now. Sean is a very healthy person, all right? So please connect with Sean for any health tips or fitness, okay? So Sean, Ratna, Raja, Gopi, you guys are early. Do type your LinkedIn profile link here so that everybody can connect with everybody here, right? And we have David here as well. David, hello. David had the best pineapple tarts, and of course, other than pineapple tarts, he had lots and lots of cookies and delicious. But I don't think he can send over to Sean in the US. I don't know, maybe you guys can work out some logistics. That'd be awesome, right? Hey, right, 8 a.m. now. Okay, so good morning to you. All right. Say, today I have a really interesting topic, and let me just show you the cover of this, okay? So we're going to talk about the 5 crucial factors in choosing a network marketing opportunity, right? See, the pandemic has started since last year. And we have witnessed firsthand a lot of jobs being wiped out, a lot of businesses being wiped out, and to a very alarming degree. So a lot of people that I know, and I'm sure some of the people that you know, they would be tinkering about the thoughts of, should I venture into network marketing? Now, there are a few variations of names here. In certain parts of the world, it's called network marketing. In Asia, it's more well known as MLM, although there are slight difference, but it's similar, okay? Or direct selling. Whichever it is, let's just call it network marketing opportunity here, because today I'm not talking about any companies or products. I never do companies review, okay? So I don't review which company is good or which company is bad, because personally, I feel that there is no perfect company, okay? Which I'm going to talk about in depth today, right? So we've seen a lot of our friends and people that we know, or mutual friends or people that we know that they know, they are thinking about, should I try this? Should I try this MLM business? Should I try this network marketing business? Now that my business is not like really doing well, or I'm afraid that I might be getting laid off because of the pandemic and all. So yes, it is a very common topic now around the world in the market. So today I want to share some insights purely from my experience and my exposure being involved in this industry for almost 2 decades, actively involving, right? in full time. So I hope I can share some insights for those of you who are considering, can I still join this profession and do it professionally? Okay, so let's begin. Now, first of all, how do you think people normally, what's their thought process? How do you normally choose which opportunity to join? Okay, type in the comment below. When you decide to, okay, I think I can try this network marketing opportunity, what was your thought process? Okay, what would affect your decision making? Okay, what goes into your chain of thoughts for you to make decisions on, should I join this company or should I join that company or should I even join the industry? All right, so share your thoughts in the comments. Okay, now generally most of us would start choosing a network marketing opportunity based on friends' recommendation. Okay, and for those who are lucky and they have a few friends, so they have a few recommendations for them to take a look at, to choose from, or to compare notes. Right now, it's quite impossible for someone outside of the industry looking in from the outside and try to make sense of all the analysis, all the compensation plan, or how it works, all the commission structures and everything. Okay, so most of the time we go by our gut feeling. All right, and this is normally what happens. You might think that I think this is a good company because my friend is a good person. So if he shared with me, I think it should be a good company. All right. So no right or wrong. All right. So this is a very common thought process when someone is deciding whether to join a network marketing business or not. Now that reminds me of a story of one of my friends who has never joined any MLM program. Was very skeptical, and his wife was even more skeptical. Right? His wife was like totally against any MLM products or opportunity or whatsoever. Fine by me, because everybody has the right to be skeptical about everything, right? So there was one day my friend came and approached me and say, "Hey, I've just started this business and I want you to take a look because you have been involved in this industry for a long time. So can you take a look at this?" So I took a look and I look at it, and he asked me, "Do I want to join?" I say, "No, thanks." Right? I mean, it's really not for me. And by then I already have a very developed business in my own company. So I asked him, I say, "Tell me, what makes you want to choose this MLM business? Because as far as I know, you're quite skeptical about it." And then he told me, "My wife, she's very, very skeptical, right?" I say, "Yeah, everybody knows that." And she never touched any MLM products or whatsoever. He said, "Yeah, I know that. Everybody knows that too, right?" And he say, "So my wife saw this, and after we made some calculations, and she loves it. So for someone so skeptical to love it, it must be a good company." I say, "Okay, well, I didn't want to pour cold water. But then again, what kind of yardstick do we have, right, that we can rely on to choose a network marketing business that's suitable for us?" Right? So here's it. Now, last week, in fact, just a few days ago, I posted a poll on LinkedIn. All right, I posted a poll on LinkedIn asking people, what is it that you look for when you choose a network marketing business? All right. So let's take a look at some of the answers that I've gathered from the poll. Hey, Samantha, you here? Hi, Samantha. Right. So those of you guys who are in the northern part of Malaysia, Penang, Kedah, you want to get in touch with Samantha if you want to look into a franchise business that she is helping everyone set up. Right. Oh, Teacher Ken is in the house. Hey, Teacher Ken. Right. Okay, so let's delve into some of the answers that I've collected from the poll. All right, when I asked, what do you choose? What do you look for when you are choosing a network marketing business? And here is it. All right, and we have Dr. Ali. Dr. Ali here. He's a hair transplant doctor. Okay, Dr. Ali said, "Well, I'll be honest. I look at a compensation plan. In my mind, if I'm joining an MLM to make money, not change the world. Okay, and in the end, if the compensation mechanism is one that does not jive with my work philosophy, then I will have not gotten paid for the effort I thought was worthy." And that is a good answer. Okay, that is a good answer. And then let's look at Jay. Jay she's a florist, right? And she said, "Oh, Keanu, my guess would be the quality of the products. If they're good, they will show, and it will be easier to convince people to buy and then get to know the structure later. So the structure here, she means the compensation plan and how the commission works. Okay. And then we have Angie Thompson. She's from the US. Okay. She's an executive business English coach. She said, I think I'll start with this philosophy because your values should be aligned with the company philosophy. If not, you will probably never be able to properly commit to the products or services. Okay, so over here, she's talking about the paradigm of the company leaders that runs the MLM company. And we have Winston here, a certified financial planner. He said, I think it depends on the people working in the upline team. Most companies have a good philosophy, but if the team leader or upline's coach their members in a different way, then it doesn't correctly portray the company's philosophy. Okay, so Winston is all about choosing what kind of coaching that he will get from the upline team. So you see, everybody has different idea on what to choose, okay, and what do they look for. So in fact, when the poll was completed, we had this, okay, 44% of them chose product philosophy as the most important factor for them to choose a network marketing opportunity. Okay, so the product has quality, and it has got to have feel a need in the world. All right, it has got to be unique, and so many things. And next, we have 22% who chose based on the compensation strategy. How much are they going to earn? How many tiers are they going to get paid? Right, and what is the commission structures like? All right, which makes sense because either you're involved as a consumer and you won't care about the compensation strategy, but if you want to invest in the business, you need to know how you are being compensated. Okay, and then the rest of them chose the paradigm of company leaders and the coaching of the upline. Although if you combine these two, it actually makes up the leadership culture around the company level and the team level, all right, which will affect how far they would go in the business. Okay, so you see, everybody has a different idea on what to choose from. So how are we going to choose, right? Now, that was me, of course, not the not the genie, all right. Over here, that's me. I was featured in Personal Money magazine. It's a financial magazine. Most of the subscribers were financial planners, bankers, accountants, CFOs, right? So when this magazine wanted to run a cover story on passive income streams for professionals, so they interviewed me to represent the network marketing profession because of my accounting and bankers background. Alvin, hey Alvin, you're here. Now Alvin is an accountant, right? So it's just when I'm talking about my past career as an accountant, he pops up, right? So yes, all in all, what I want to advise here, okay, is that you don't have to choose the best program, right? There's no such thing as the best program, as the best company with the best product, right? All you need to do is just to learn how to choose that one program that works for you, okay? So let's begin. Number one, okay, we talk about the product philosophy. Now, since this option here garnered the most votes, so I'm just gonna start with this first, all right? Hi, Marissa. Hey. Yo. Right, Marissa, where you from? Type in the comment which country you're tuning in from. Yeah, and Sean say, yes, the world is a smaller place now because everybody's in lockdown. You are totally right. Okay. Oh, Darren, you're here. Hey, Darren. Right. So let's go with this product philosophy. Now, each company has to has a flagship product which is their signature product, all right, the product of the company. Yeah, we call it a flagship product. Why? Because the flagship product will be able to open doors because that flagship product belongs to the company, which is unique and exclusive, and you can't find it anywhere else. So that flagship product that opens door for the company. So if you're going to be a distributor for this company, you're going to be ambassadors of this flagship product, right? Personally, I believe that there's no one product that sells to the world. If you hear people talking about, oh, don't worry about selling, just join us, and then you're going to make money very soon because the product sells by itself. Look, there's no product that sells by itself, okay? Right. So if this company has a flagship product or a signature product, okay, which is unique, exclusive, or the company has an internal R&D team, that means they do everything from their research to the production and packaging all within their own internal team, then you can ensure the quality is very much more monitored closely, or they have a science team behind it. So all these things goes into product philosophy. Okay, how much effort do they actually put in to make their product stand up above the rest? Okay, now beware of good products in a company but hidden behind very poor pay plan. Okay, that means you're gonna be uh, spending a lot of efforts sharing the products, but the returns, the monetary returns you are getting, is not really worth your effort. So we're going to talk about the pay plan and the compensation plans shortly. All right. So over here, you want to learn how to choose a balance. You need to have a good product that you can stand by. You need to have a good product that is a flagship that no other competitors can have it, and you want to have all the internal support from R&D, okay, the research team, the science team, the medically endorsed team, right? All these things goes into the product philosophy, all right? And for you to market the product, you need to have a balanced compensation plan to reward you for your efforts, okay? Which we're going to talk about right now. So let's talk about compensation strategy. All right. Now, compensation strategy. I see a lot of MLMers, especially in our part of the world, Malaysia, Asia, all right, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. They spend a lot of time talking about the uniqueness of the compensation plan, right? Which is how many layers, what's the structures, the compensation percentage, and how many legs, and how to build a team and a passive income. Mainly because it's easier to talk about compensation than the product, because otherwise you'll be talking about the science and the production and the quality and all. But of course, a lot of people will say that, hey, of course, I'm going to talk about compensation plan first because I'm recruiting someone to do the business. All right, we can talk about the plan first and the product second. Some would argue that I would talk about the product first because they have to understand what we are dealing in the company before we talk about the compensation package. So which one is which? Do you talk about the plan first or you talk about the product first? Okay, what do you think, right? Type in a comment below. What do you think, right? So when you approach your prospect, do you talk about the plan first or the product first? Okay. So compensation strategy, now there are a lot of different types. Yeah, you have the breakaway type, you have the unilevel, you have the sunflower compensation structure, you have the binary structure, the left, right leg, right, and matching bonuses. You have the matrix. You do have a type of compensation plan called the matrix, right? Say, starring Keanu Reeves, matrix. And so there are many types, and as it evolves, you have a hybrid of a lot of different types of compensation plans. But the structure or the label of the plan doesn't really matter, because what you want to look for is a balanced structure that rewards two categories of people. Number one, the structure, the whole comp plan rewards the grassroots distributors. Okay, the grassroots, meaning those who just joined, probably for the first 3 months or even 6 months if they are part-timers, or in the first 3 levels of, the first 3 generations of the business. So those are the grassroots, the newbies, the noobs, you call it, right? Or the part-timers, or the hobbyists, they just come in and take a look and try here and there. So those are the grassroots. So you need to have a chunk of the compensation plan that rewards the grassroots distributors, so that when the grassroots can have a stable income, the attrition rate, that means the dropout rate, would be significantly reduced, right? So when the attrition rate is reduced, the middle level is having a little bit more stable team. So now they can focus on building the team, right, and training skills. And then the top leaders, they have a little bit more stabilized team. So now they can go down and help the grassroots with training and coaching, right, and networking. Okay, so the grassroots have to be taken care of. And of course, another group that composition plan has to pay to reward are the top leaders who are building, different regions or probably in different countries. So you need to reward these two. Okay, so traditionally, a lot of MLM plans in the direct selling era, they reward a lot on the top leaders. Okay, so the grassroots, they don't get enough, but they are motivated to move up the rank so that they can enjoy those. Okay, so that's a traditional way of a comp plan. So you need to study, does the comp plan reward you for your part-time effort, for your learn and earn effort? Because there is always a learning curve. You're going to learn up to a certain extent before you can start earning, right? So that learn and earn progress, how much are you going to get from the plan if you put in your effort? So you need to ask realistic questions. Okay, if your friends are showing you the illustration of look for 5, they look for 5 and you grow exponentially, mathematically that is correct. Okay, practically I don't see many people doing that. Okay, just look for 5 and they look for 5 and they look for 5, and voila, you have 125 people on your third level. Mathematically that's correct. Okay, but you need to ask questions based on your own reality. Okay, so if you see that you can only bring in like 2 people in the next 3 months, okay, ask your friends. So if I bring in 2 people in 3 months, how much am I going to earn? And if these 2 people that I bring in, they can only bring in like 1 person each in the next 1 month, how much going to earn? And look at that, because that will be your realistic figure. If it is too low, then you look at, if I want to go up, if I want to work a little bit harder, what's the next level? Okay, always look at how you can approach the business from your point of view. I know they will show you a lot of illustrations of, uplines who have done it, with big checks, I'm sure, right? But then again, you can't compare yourself with them, because of course you can use them as a role model to move forward to, towards your goal. But you start with a very different skill sets than them. You start with a different network that you have compared to them, right? You even start with a different mindset compared to them. Okay, so yes, they can be an inspiration, but you need to really look at the reality of how you're going to approach the business, what effort you're going to put in, and how much you're going to get in. Maybe you haven't break even yet, but if that's like makes sense to you, that okay, if I put in this effort, I make like 50% break even, and I have a small team and I can continue working on, there's something for you to look forward to, then probably that's a good plan for you. Make sense, right? So you got to really look at the balance of it all. Do they have a flagship product, and do they have a composition plan that rewards you for the effort that you see that you're going to put in, especially in your first 3 to 6 months as a part-timer, as a noob, all right? So look for balance, right? And beware of composition plans that has this break-even strategy, right? Break-even means let's say this composition plan needs you to invest like say $500, okay, every month. $500 every month, okay? So you're gonna ask these questions, right? How many people do I need to sell to, not recruit, right? How many customers do I need to sell to for me to break even and earn back $500 in commission? Meaning, how many customers buying how much of products for me to get the commission that is equivalent to my monthly investment of $500. Okay, so if he tells you, oh, you need 10 customers, each of them has to buy like $200 worth of products, then your commission is 500, and your own 500 is break even. Okay, so that is called a break-even point. That means you're earning exactly the same amount of your monthly investment in the business. Okay, now beware when you ask this question, if they tell you the break-even strategy solely is based on recruitment, that is where the danger is. Of course, it's easy, right? Mathematically, it's so tempting to look at and say, oh, all you need to do is just to recruit 3 people. And if they recruit 3 people each, you have 9 people on your second level and you break even. So every month, just with this group of 3 people, having 3 people each, and you have 3 on your first level, 9 on your second level, just this small team, your $500 is break even. Anything beyond that, your profit. Okay, So if that is the only strategy to break even, you are not actually breaking even. You are actually pushing your break-even problem to 9 people. Okay, that means you need to have that 9 people, okay, for you to break even. So you have to have 9 people not breaking even for you to break even. So if they want to break even, they need to have 9 people not breaking even for one of them to break even. So if 9 of them wants to break even, you need 81 people, 9 times 9 is 81, not breaking even for the 9 of them to break even. So they did not solve their problem. They just pushed their problems to 81 people who have not break even. And if these 81 people want to break even, they will have to look for 9 each. All right. So you do the maths. Okay. Now, the problem with this is that if the break-even strategy is solely based on recruitment, you're not talking about business, okay? It's a recruitment model. And that is where the danger is, okay? Sooner or later, it will collapse because you will run out of people to recruit for you to break even. All right, I've seen many companies with great products, with great people joining the program, but it burnt out 2 years, 3 years later, and the company collapsed 5 years, 7 years later. I've seen that before. Okay, so what happens here is that you got to ask very specific questions. Let's put the recruitment aside. If I approach this as a business, I need to sell to customers. How many customers do I need to sell to for me to break even? And if I look at it and say, okay, all I need is just to have 10 customers for me to break even, can I do that? If I can do that without recruitment, if I can sell to 10 customers and break even, now I can share with my friends and say, hey, Teacher Ken, look, I've started this business and I have already break even in 2 months, just having like 10 customers. And I think you got to look at this too. No recruitment needed for me to break even. Okay, of course, there is the recruitment option where I can override and build passive income. But for a start, I don't have to even recruit a single soul for me to break even because all I can do is move products and market network marketing. That's why it's networking and marketing. Then teacher can look at it and say, okay, no recruitment. Okay, let's see. So then I recruited teacher Ken, all right, and I teach him how to break even. And he say, hey, I think this is good because I can approach this as a business. Now I break even, all right? And now we share with another friend. So that is how it is supposed to be. So you gotta always look for your break-even point as a distributor, not as a recruiter, okay? Because it's so easy for anyone to tell you, oh, just look for 3 people. They will look for 3 people and you break even. Of course, mathematically, all kind of plans can break even if you recruit enough people. Okay, but the point here is that you are not solving your break-even problem. You are pushing away your break-even problem to 3 more people. Then they push to 3 more people. That's 9 people. Got it? All right. So for you to break even, you got to look for people who don't care about breaking even, which is the customers. They need the product. They're willing to pay the price, and you have the customers' volume to break even. All right. So okay, let's see. Earlier I asked about, do you start with compensation plan first or the product first? Okay, it depends on the flow. Great. Yes, thanks, Sam. Because it really depends on what the prospect wants. All right. So if they want to know more about the product, tell them the product. If they want to know more about the comp plan, tell them the comp plan. But never just tell one without the other, because both products and compensation strategy has to be balanced. All right. So teacher Ken say still has to be product first. Great, right? Because he believed that the product is the backbone of the business. Any business has to have a product, right? So, and teacher Ken say, if you represent a bad product, wouldn't that present a bad impression to all your prospects? Yes, all right. So that's why I always advise, if you are in a network marketing business, you have to be the product of your product, because then you will be sharing your experience rather than selling off the script. Okay. Ooh, very insightful. Who, me or the genie? All right. Yes. Juvenes, thank you so much. Right. Yes. And Samantha is listening and focusing. Good. Right. Gopi say, yep, agree solely based on recruitment is not really scalable. Yes, indeed. Because otherwise it becomes a recruitment plan. Then what are you guys selling? Right? What are you ambassador of? Right? Dr. Nurul is here. Hey, Dr. Nurul. Hey. We are just talking about the 5 crucial factors in choosing a network marketing opportunity. So do tell your friends around or share this link to some of your friends who might be looking for a network marketing opportunity. Okay, it might not be you, it might be your friends who are looking at it, or it might be your friends who are probably struggling with a job or the business. There's some doubt in about the longevity of their career. Share this with them, right? And I hope this can be helpful to them. Oh, we have a satay seller, CNO here, and he said, I just came in. What did I miss? Missed quite a lot, right? But it's okay. You hit the replay button after everything ended, right? Hey, you have a LinkedIn user, say hello, Keanu. Hi, I can't see your name. I think you need to just click on the StreamYard permission link, all right? Anyway, let's move on. Now, besides a good product and a good compensation strategy, we spoke about coaching from the Upline team, right? Now, the word coaching is very dear to my heart, right? Because I love coaching. I love being involved in another person's transformation. And I think that moment is very beautiful when you can see that person transform from a clueless caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly, right? Taking their wings on, take on the world. So for me to be able to be a part of that metamorphosis process is so beautiful. So that's the reason why I love coaching, okay? And I strongly believe that the coaching from your upline team is as important as the product and the comp plan, because you might have a really good product and you might have a really good comp plan that you can run the business, but with the wrong coaching, you might approach the business in an entirely different manner. Okay, let me ask you a question, and I think all of you can relate. Have you ever heard of this line called, "It's a numbers game. Take out your phone, build up your contact list, and call all your friends." All right, this is a self-filtering business. If your friends are true friends, they will come and listen to your presentation. They will at least buy some products from you. They will at least join you. They will sign the form. Oh man, I cringe every time I hear that, all right? Even though 16 years ago, when I started my network marketing journey, my upline used to tell me that I never agree with him. I never agree with him. In fact, we had a lot of conflicts. I just couldn't agree with a lot of things that he shared. Another one that I share with you, again, is my upline, the same upline. He would just say, "Okay, young man." I mean, he was quite elderly when I joined my first business. He was a senior citizen, all right? So he told me, "Young man, let me mentor you, okay? I love meeting up with mentors, all right?" I said, "Yes, please mentor me. I just need to tell you this one magical line, all right? And you just follow this, you'll make millions." Okay, come teach me. And he said, "Follow the 6 feet rule." 6 feet rule? I said, "What's that?" Okay. He says, if you don't follow the 6 feet rule, your business will be 6 feet underground. But if you want your business to fly, you got to follow the 6 feet rule. And the 6 feet rule means you got to look around you. Anyone within the 6 feet radius from you, the 6 feet distance, anyone within the 6 feet radius, go and approach them. Give them your name card. Give them a flyer. If you can, carry around our company's newsletter. Give it to them. Okay, train yourself to just walk straight up to someone and say, "Hey, do you have 5 minutes? I have an opportunity to share with you." And I was like, "What? No way. No way. I'm not going to do that." Right. And he was quite offended because I didn't take his mentoring. I said, no, you are a great person. You're a good mentor, but I just can't do this. Right. Come on. There has got to be a better way. So that time we didn't have social media. We don't have Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. We don't have that. All we had were emails and Yahoo groups, right, and blogs. So what I did is that I went online to forums. I start putting my links, at the bottom of my signature, and I start chatting with people. I put up blogs and talk about certain aspect of the company that I like and share from there. And I got leads. I got leads through emails, all right? And I got leads through emails, and if they are living nearby, then I do I meet up with them physically and present to them. If they are in a different state or different country, we didn't have video conference back then. So we were doing a lot of email sending and I did sign up someone overseas as well. So I told him, I said, hey, I think we have to move to using online as a strategy. Then he say, no, young man, you guys have all these creative ideas which doesn't work. Okay. I eat salt more than you eat rice. In Cantonese, it means that I have more experience than you. So he doesn't believe in, using the internet at all. So, okay, so I do my stuff. He did his stuff and we kind of like drifted apart. But now today, just look at it today. If your network marketing business is not online, you are equivalent to not having a network marketing business. True, right? So yes, having the right coaching is very important. Okay, so besides the product and the comp plan, you want to look at what kind of team are you joining? Who are those people up there who is going to work with you? Because you're going to be their partners. Okay, now I don't mean that they have to like come to you, sit next to you and teach you, hold your hand, No, we are business people. We got to put in our effort and our accountability as well. So, but the guiding, the team training, the coaching environment, how does it feel? Do you jive with them? So you're going to look at these three things, right? The product, the comp plan, and the coaching environment, the coaching culture, all right, in the team. Good, right? So why do I talk about the coaching environment? Because I personally believe that coaching makes or break your business. Okay, so do shop around for the right upline support, because even experienced network marketers, experienced MLMers who have joined a few companies before, even experienced ones can still be more successful under the right coaching environment. Okay, so you got to understand. Now, this is a business. If you're thinking about venturing into network marketing, you got to approach it as a business, because that is where the big money is. Okay, if you approach it as a hobby, or as something that you want to like be hideous about, say, oh, no, I'm not doing the business, I'm just using the product and sharing with people, then you can forget about serious income. Okay, so if you're going to treat it as a business and not like a hobby, then you got to choose wisely who you attach with. Okay, the company, the product, and the upline team. Okay, good. All right, let's look at some of the comments that we have from the audience here. And we have David. David say, good product that solve the problems will fly. Yes, right? Yes, it's better than bad product that doesn't solve any problem, right? But of course, you're going to look at the compensation plan. We spoke about it earlier, and also the coaching environment, right, that you have. All right, Teacher can say essentially mathematical break-even and relative break-even for MLM is very different yet. Okay, so Siengo, if you missed it, just click the replay after this. All right, thank you, teacher. He said, all right, so hey, Shan, you're here. Hey, Shan. Right, awesome. And Sean said, people don't buy what you sell, but they buy why you sell it. Simon said it, right? Very famous. And CSA is, I'm curious, did Keanu share the origin of the Blue Genie? You got to come into my lab and find out, all right? And Linky user say, hi, Captain and everyone. I can't see your name, but I guess you're one, right? Because you always have this flower thing, all right? 6 feet rule, yes, 6 feet rule. Oh, I get chill just mentioning it, right? And David say, if you're looking at it as a business, it will become a total full-time business. Not entirely, David, not entirely. Okay. The beauty of network marketing is that you can start part-time and build a serious full-time income out of it. But of course, it will require how you allocate your time and your focus and your strategies around it. Okay. You don't have to start an MLM business full-time for you to get serious income. But for whatever time you put in, even if it is part-time, even if it is whatever available time you have, okay, because everybody's schedule is different, I respect that. But when you have said that, let's just say as few hours as like 5 hours a week, okay, you can only allocate that much. Even if you're allocated 5 hours a week for your network marketing business, make that 5 hours sacred, all right? Not like, oh, there's a football match coming up, all right? So never mind, I'll do the prospecting tomorrow. Oh, as the Mother's Day coming up, let me just celebrate with my wife and put hours aside. You can't just burn the hours away, right? If you do have to take 1 hour leave from your business, you got to replace that 1 hour within that week itself. So you always consistently have 5 hours a week if that is your plan. If you plan 8 hours a week, so you always have to have 8 hours a week. And so I can safely say that 99% of people who drop out from MLM has nothing to do with the product or the company or the upline, but it has everything to do with the discipline. Okay, so yes, if you're looking at a business, you don't have to come in as a full-time. You can come in as a part-time, but make all the hours that you have invested, all right, you set your goals apart to invest in this business, make those hours sacred. Okay, Hadi, hey Hadi, you're here. Wow, thanks for tuning in. Hadi says hobby business will give you hobby income. Definitely, all right, you get what you reap what you sow. Yao Wen Ji, hey, good evening. Been tuning here for quite some time. Just sending my regards here. Thanks for your regards, right? And we have, hey, Kel Tang. Hi, Coach. Keanu, hey, hi. You're in Singapore, right? So, yep, stay safe, yeah? Oh, we have Dr. Ali. Dr. Ali, you just missed that screen where I featured you on my screen, right? So just watch the replay, right? So, yeah, Dr. Ali is the hair transplant doctor that I featured earlier in my few screens before. And Shen said, I think it's important for you to feel for the products and business model, otherwise it wouldn't sustainable too. Yep. All right, if you have chosen it, spend some time to like really learn about the product and the comp plan and the people around it, which is your upline team. You need to be involved, okay? Not just with your upline team, but with the company. Do you attend the company's event? Do you promote the company's event, right? Do you attend? And now we have a company's Zoom event. So you got to be involved with your team, your upline team, and your company, and the product. You got to use the product. You got to learn about the product, all right? So you got to be invested, all right? Yes, like what Shan said, you got to feel, okay? Got to make yourself in it, right? Hey, Jay's here. Jay is a florist that I featured in my previous slides. Again, you know, Dr. Ali and Jay, you can watch the replay and see what I said about both of you earlier. Okay, so what have we covered? Let's just do a quick recap. We have covered the importance of product philosophy, all right? And then we also spoke about compensation strategy, all right? And we just covered the importance of the coaching environment within the upline team. So next, let's go with the paradigm of the company leaders. Why is it so important? Okay, so the company itself, you're going to join the company that produced the product for you to market, and the company will take in the sales and give you the commission. So the company basically governs everything. So you need to know who runs the company, what kind of people are they, right? So you can do your own research, all right? You can do your own research about the company that you are looking at, all right, that you are reviewing. How do they think? Okay, if you can find articles or blogs or news would be good, right? Because news source would be a little bit more reliable than the company's blog, because the company's blog, you can write anything you want, but news, those are some social proofs, right? So who are the founders? Who are the management team? Okay, who are they? What is their focus? Okay, are they in it for the business and for the money, or are they in it for the betterment of the society, or they are into science and research and they plow their years of experience into researching for this? You know, what kind of person are they? The founders, the management team. Okay, what's their background, right? Did they have track record before they were management of this company? Okay, what kind of person are they? When you speak to them, or when you hear their speech, or when you generally see how they behave in a public spot, are they egoistic, or are they arrogant, or are they humble, or are they nice with people? So all these things you can pick up, and really form your own internal decision making. Okay, and how do they treat distributors? From the way they speak about their distributors, right? Do they treat their distributors with respect, or they treat their distributors as someone that should be selling stuff for them? Okay, so there are a lot of different companies with a lot of different management team with different idea of what the whole business is about. Okay, so you got to find out a little bit more about the paradigm of the company leaders. Okay, and what is the succession planning? Do they have a a plan on how to grow the company, from one successor to another successor. What's the long-term growth plan? You're gonna understand that, all right? Because you're gonna be investing your TEA, your time, effort, and attention into building the business. So you might want to really know the brain and the heart behind the company. All right. Oh, we have Pauline here. Hey, Pauline. All right, had your dinner, right? Good. So yes, that's how important is the paradigm of the company leaders. All right. Now, last but not least, now this was not included in my poll, all right? Because in the poll, I only gave like 4 options for them to vote. So this is the 5th option, partly because LinkedIn doesn't allow more than 4 options in a poll. And this is quite interesting because this is where a lot of people missed out, okay? Most of the time, they just look at the product and the comp plan, and probably one step ahead would be the upline team, okay? So now that you know that you got to look at the paradigm of the company leaders, now you want to look at the marketing strategy, the overall marketing strategy of that network marketing opportunity, right? Yes, you're right, Samantha. The TEA, time, effort, and attention, right? All of us have limited resources, okay? We have limited time, limited effort and energy, and we have limited attention as well. So you're going to invest a big part of your time, effort, and attention into building a network marketing business. You might as well make it worth it, all right? So it's the research part, the 5 crucial factors you got to look into detail, all right? So yes, marketing strategy revolves around the company level. Say, does the company has marketing tools that you can use to support your strategy? Does the company provide marketing materials like videos or blogs or social media or mobile apps or shopping cart, okay, or e-commerce pages for you to use? So all these things would build a seamless customer experience, buying experience, or even signing up experience, and the entire flow of your prospects experiencing the company. Okay, so the marketing tool to support your strategy, your own marketing strategy. Do they have marketing materials like videos and blogs and social media, mobile apps, okay, and shopping cart for you to use? So all these things you got to look at, because if the company doesn't have all these things, you're going to be doing extra to come up with your own marketing materials. And all of this will take a lot more of your time, effort, and attention, right? So you're going to look at it in such a way. Besides marketing tools and marketing materials, what about the customer service, right? So when you deal with your prospects or your customers, and when they have questions, they need to ask the company, how does the company deal with them, all right? So if the customer service experience is rich, most probably you will get good experience from the people that you expose the company and the opportunity to. Okay, so, and with all these marketing tools and marketing materials in place, next question you're going to ask yourself is, how can you build your own marketing around these tools and materials? Now that you don't have to spend more time creating more tools and materials on your own, how can you seamlessly plug in your own marketing effort with the available marketing materials and tools and good customer service that this company has? And see, all these things will influence how you chart out your marketing department of your network marketing business. Good? Right. So, yeah, Dave say, yeah, thanks, Sam. I missed out the A, the T, E, and A, right? So either I speak too fast or Samantha is really good in minutes writing, right? So Darren say A for Apple. You're right. So yeah, Sean says, to do anything, long-term goals don't work well without a concrete system. If the trainers provide a workable system, it becomes easier for new people. I totally agree. Okay, not just the trainer, but the company level and the upline level, right, to help everybody move up seamlessly, right? And for individuals, I think habits trumps willpower, forming good habits. Yep, that's right. So you guys, if you want to learn about mindset setting, and goal setting and habits, please speak to Sean. Sean, can you drop your LinkedIn profile link in the comments so that my audience can look at your profile and send you a connection request. Okay, so again, let's recap. We've spoken about the importance of product philosophy, all right, and we've spoken about compensation strategy, coaching from upline team, and this is very important, paradigm of the company leaders, and the marketing strategy, the tools, the materials, the support from the company and your upline team level. All right. So right now, after you have looked into all these 5 crucial factors, what you need to do, all right, now you need to carry out your own research. All right, you need to carry out your own research. Thank your friend for exposing that company and the opportunity to you, but you owe it to yourself to do your own research. All right, so do your own research, check out the company, the background, and all the 5 crucial factors that I shared here just now. All right, check it out, do your own research, right? And what do you want to research for? You want to research for the 5 factors that I've spoke about, right? The product philosophy, the compensation strategy, coaching from outline team, the coaching culture, the paradigm of the company leaders, as well as the marketing strategy from the company level to your outline team's level, right? So, and after you have done your research, what's next, right? With the research that you have gotten, you match it with your own style, because like it or not all opportunities are suitable for everyone. Okay, so you want to match it with your own style. Now, network marketing is a serious business. I repeat, it's a serious business. Okay, and I do acknowledge that a lot of people out there who are not treating it seriously, but that's upon them, not us. Okay, so network marketing is a serious business, so it should be given serious consideration. So now that you have done your research, you're gonna match it with your own style, right? Just one thing, try not to do. Don't hop around trying one program after another, and just try a few months and then hop to another one, and then you call it quit after a year or so, and wasted your time, your energy, and your attention, right? So if you want to do it, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and get it right. Okay. Now let's just say you look for a company and you found it's a very good product philosophy, all right, and they have very good compensation strategy, right? And you really like the leaders, the founders and the management team of the company, and they do have very good marketing strategies with tools and materials and all. But then the coaching from the upline is a little bit off, right? Say they still use the old norm method of calling your friends, right? Or spam on your newsfeed, post on products, before and after testimonies and all. That is where I can come in to help you, right? So if you're in that category, you want to get started with your network marketing business, and you can join my interactive coaching course. All right, I do have a coaching course which I've helped people from the Netherlands, the Finland, Germany, Singapore, and Malaysia. Okay, and there's one from USA coming soon. So I have helped them to transform from ordinary network marketers to professional network marketers, where they can actually use what they learned in the 7 weeks, all right, and all the things that they absorb there. They can use it no matter which company they choose, because it's not a company-specific training. It's philosophy, practical steps. It's about a foundation that they have gained that enables them to carry out a professional way of networking and marketing. All right, so that's what I have here, and that's the link, meet.keanu.com. Or if you are still thinking about, I need to know more about it, all right, is there any way I can get to know more about it? Just type 15 in the comment below, all right? Even if you're watching the replay, doesn't matter. Just type 15 in the comment below, and I will respond to you with the direct link for you to book a complimentary clarity coaching call with me, and I can spend some time with you finding out which area that you are stuck with in your business. What are some of the small steps that you can immediately implement to change your business direction so that you can move a little bit further up? Okay, so do type 15 and I'll send you the link to book a direct complimentary clarity coaching call with me, and so I can help you gain some clarity and move up in your business. All right. So if you're on Facebook, all right, you might want to join my free Facebook group for more tips and support, because sometimes I do send some tips and strategies and some new tools for free, all right, to those who are in this group. So it's kind of like helping them utilize some of the latest technology and the latest strategies to build their own MLM business. Good. Okay, and if you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, just follow me. All right, it's the same handle, Keanu, on both platforms, LinkedIn and YouTube. All right, just follow me, and I'll be sharing more tips on how to work network marketing business professionally, even if you're doing it part-time, even if your friends are looking into something to pivot, you can be of resource to them. Okay, so before we end, let's look at some of the things we have here. Woohoo! Samantha say, love the slides, easy to consume. Yeah, I love the slides too, right? The lady wearing yellow is a very fresh color, isn't it? Right? And Sean, yes, this is Sean's LinkedIn link. Just please do connect with Sean. And Shan say, where do I sign up for this course? Here, there's the link, meet.keanu.com, Shan, right? meet.keanu.com, all right? Or type 15 in the comment. Then after this live broadcast ended, I will respond back to you, all right? Otherwise, you can just go to meet.keanu.com and you will see. All right, go to Keanu is good. Oh, thank you so much. Shan say 15. All right. I'll be speaking to you shortly, Shan. Okay, cool. So thanks guys, thanks for tuning in, and that's my LinkedIn live for today, right? And I'm really happy to have you guys in the audience. If you're in Malaysia, stay safe. We are getting into a little bit more tightening up of our lockdown. I don't know what difference it's gonna make, but let's make it meaningful. All right, let's stay at home as much as we can. And if you're in other countries, I don't know the lockdown condition in your area, but just stay safe, everyone. All right. So with that, I would end my LinkedIn live tonight. All right, and I'll see you again on my post and my contents and my next LinkedIn live. All right. Very good and great information. Thanks, Sean. All right, let's keep in touch again. And thank you so much, all of you. All right, especially for those of you who stay all the way until the end. And if you guys are watching the replay, just type #replay. Send me some love. All right. Awesome. And stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.